I don't know why I did it, to be honest. It was stupid.
Sleeping like a snake. Liquid, you're still alive. I won't die as long as you still live. Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure. Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting. Fighting? What are you really after? A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were. As we should be. That was Big Boss's fantasy. It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence. But as long as there are people, there will always be war. But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best. Is that the only reason? Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us? I don't want that kind of world. Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why. What? Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades? That was...
That was self-defense. Fuck you.
With the joy of battle.
No, self-defense.
Killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way. Created?
No, self-defense, mate. Wasn't created, it was self-defense.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world. Big Boss. But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method. Super baby method. They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I
That's
were
wrong.
originally octuplets. Octuplets? Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make...
5.
We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children. What? The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Yeah, but Liquid has pretty awesome hair. Okay, apparently my disc is derping, maybe.
genome soldiers. That's right.
Yeah, my
They
disc just
are our
derped that
brothers,
cutscene.
created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices. Sacrifices? Human experiments!
And it's derping this one as well. Wow, why is it only the real ones?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
That's
Nature
strange.
tends to favor
Oh, some pizza.
asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fake. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Kill? Kill, you say? Bring it.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid
What,
boy.
Snake? You
Falling
know,
in love
since
with a
she doesn't
man
know his
who
name.
doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
No, his name is John / Jack
Colonel, can you hear me?
/ both.
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
What for?
to bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Why you do this? Don't you dare. I could have Dignitas, but I wanted to... I've never managed to keep her alive before, and I wanted to try. stop that.
Are you sure?
Almost thanked you. Stop that. Not quite, Jellybean. The disc is just being a complete turd. To be fair, it is still my original copy of Disc 2. I did buy a replacement copy of Disc 1, but I never got a Disc 2 with it. Come on, Disc. It's there. It's under the scratches. Just find it. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. We're so close to the end. So close. Alright, Dignitas. See you later, man. What called? Never heard of that, man. I do have one method, but I need light for it, and my light's off. I'll be back in a second. Right, this better work. The disc is out. It's scratched to hell with fingerprints all over it and dirt. I have alcohol wipes, like, to clean my monitors with. I also use them to clean discs with, and they work pretty damn well for it. It's like any fingerprints or anything like that will come off, any marks on it. The only thing that won't are the scratches. Oh wow, really? I never heard of that. Oh, there's one really deep scratch in it. That's probably what's causing this. Right, go! The disc is back in and this is loading. We can do this. Oh, God damn it. Please work. I've made it so far. I'm 7 hours in. Nothing, Steve. Nothing happened to it. Oh my god. Oh my god, we can actually just skip it if we press X. It's just failing to load the sound. Right. Yes! Nah, not today, Jellybean. Jim Houseman. I like how these are basically going. It's that South Park episode where people of increasing importance just walk in and go, "Not anymore, you're not." This guy's basically just walked in, had Campbell arrested, and said, Campbell's like, "I'm in charge of this operation." He walks in, "Not anymore, you're not. Arrest that man." Thank you!
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
Rightly yours, eh?
Useful sacrifice for our final battle. You see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Oh god. Birds, this is Metal Gear Solid.
One brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Why does it look like Liquid's scars on the back of his hand, on his back are palm trees? Damn it, Liquid! It's an amazing PS1 game. Oh god, I forgot you don't get any rations for this. Screw you, Liquid. And to think it didn't even start out as a Sony series. Well, Metal Gear Solid was one of the best series Sony had.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot!
But it was like Metal Gear was on the MSX, Metal Gear 2 was on the NES, Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel was on the Game Boy Color, Twin Snakes, which is a remake of this one, was on the GameCube. The rest were all on the PS1 and 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 4 was on the PS3. But then the HD collection came out on Xbox and PS3. Damn it!
It's going to blow!
Yeah, called. They were good days. Well, PS2 and PC. Yes! Knock him off. No! Not quite out of time. I'm almost out of life though. Damn it! Damn it, Liquid! I hate this fight because it strips you of your last 2 rations as well. Yeah, I know, called. It was a shame Sony fell.
How about you, Snake?
They were so high up in the gaming world and then they just fell so far. Damn it. And I fell for it again. Yeah, I do like the Xbox myself as well, but I loved the PS2. Like, I'm playing this on my PS2 now. I honestly think it's going to be Microsoft or Nintendo. Because the Wii U seems like a pretty strong competitor already.
Better hurry. It's going to blow! Nice shot!
I'm not sure how to get the timings right for those. You know when I got the 4 punches then? I'm not sure how to get the timings right for it. Welcome back, Sander. Yeah, but called no console starts out with a huge amount of games. The Wii U can either be like the Wii or like, well, it could be a huge console. Because the Wii was great, but it was a bit gimmicky. Like, all the third-party games just made it feel gimmicky. Hopefully the Wii U won't do that. If the Wii U doesn't do that, then the Wii U could outsell any console, but... I mean, obviously, it's like the ever-long 360 versus PS3 argument. Yeah, people aren't going to argue. Well, people are always going to argue one side over the other, but both consoles have their merits, their exclusives and everything like that. It's just which you prefer. Personally, I think the Xbox has more choice in the exclusives, therefore I'd say it also has the better exclusives. So I say it's like the better choice, personally. Yeah, the Wii U and the Wii are family consoles, and that's what kind of ruins them a bit. I think that's the only thing that's going to let them down, that they're marketed as a family console.
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl? Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too.
Ew.
Just like
Ew.
you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you
That
were there
rape
with me.
insinuation.
It gave me the
I
strength
am
to
not
go on.
impressed, Kojima.
But
I've
I
never
was
noticed that
scared.
before.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope
Hope!
kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl,
Oh, awesome, Sander.
that's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
That forced
Oh,
line.
boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon,
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the
It's
hell
funny
out of
just
here.
how gay
What
Otacon
about
is.
him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now
God damn it, Meryl.
with his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Me either. Learn to English.
Meryl.
Snake.
No. Started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Why? He does not need clothes.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
What the hell is she wearing? Yeah, Jellybean. I can get behind that though. Get me some epic music going.
Hurry!
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll drive.
Yes, yes you will.
Damn, surveillance camera. Damn, no keys.
Oh great, I have no weapons.
All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Dead. God damn it. Oh god, it's the wrong one.
Snake, hurry, get in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon butt. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
I hate this part of the game. It's so annoyingly difficult. I don't mind the camera angles, it's just the camera angles for this bit of the game. And the fact you can't turn the gun very quickly. Makes it really difficult.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I have done.
Let's go.
She could have called, but, you know, women drivers.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
How do I clear a path?
Snake?
There's like no explosives. Oh, never mind. She's gonna drive through it now. Oh, now she'll drive through one. God damn it. Hey, Cypher. How's it going, man?
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
Clear dermot liquid. That feel when I'm constantly firing just to keep myself alive. Because I hate this bit so much. 'Cause I'm awful at it. It does, Cypher. I've got a woman driving me down a narrow tunnel with a guy chasing me. And only one ration left. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. To be fair though, the normal enemies can as well. That's even more annoying. Why is that refusing to hit him? She's better than most, Jellybean. I'll give it that. Why Liquid no get hit? Seriously? If I get hit one more time, oh my god. I hate this part of the game so much.